we're going to look at this second section here, or the second method, which is synthetic division. This method here is a bit more simple. Some would say it's even faster. However, just like the long division, there is an algorithm to it, so there's a particular way of doing things. It's less transparent and it's a bit more abstract and requires more memorization of the technique. So in order to start this, we will need our divisor, which is x minus 5. We're going to translate that to find our x value. So we're going to equate that to 0 to make it a factor, and we're going to equate. We're going to solve for x. That's x equals 5. And that 5 will stand at the front of this algorithm here. So the setup now, I'm going to set this up using grey as well, just like our long division there. So our 5 sits at the front. Now, instead of doing the section going up, we're going to set it so it goes downwards. The next section here is we're going to focus now on the coefficients of each of our terms in our polynomial in the numerator, which is our dividend. So for each of the terms, we're only going to write the coefficients, which is 1x cubed. We've got minus 3x squared. We've got plus 5x, and we've got minus 4. Now, what I'd like to do as an addition is I'd like to label each of these coefficients here with the actual term that it's associated with. So this minus 4 here is the constant. Now we begin the algorithm. And the algorithm here works by dragging down that 1 from the top here. So drag that down, that 1, and our quotient will sit below here. So that's 1 at the front. And our algorithm now says that we multiply our quotient and our divisor. So we're going to multiply by 5 here. This gives us 5. And this 5 here is equivalent to this negative 5x squared here. Now, in order to find our next quotient, the step is as simple as, or it's as simple as adding these two terms. So we're going to add these two terms vertically. So negative 3 plus 5 is equal to positive 2. And now we just repeat the process. So we multiply diagonally with our divisor. So we're going to multiply by 5 here. That 5 here is the front there. These are the same 5s. So we have 2 times 5, which is 10. And we're going to add vertically. So we have 5 plus 10, which is 15. Repeat this process again. Multiply diagonally. 5 times 15, that's 75. Add vertically. So 75 minus 4, that's 71. Now, you might be looking over here to see what's matching up, and we can kind of see some similar terms here. After we do synthetic division, what actually happens to each of these coefficients that we end up with down at the bottom here, each of these terms will reduce by a power of 1. So this 1 now is an x squared. The x squared turns into an x. The x turns into a constant. And this 71 here is our remainder. So how do we express that? We express this. I'm just going to take this section again, duplicate that, drop it down. Our quotient now is this 1x squared plus 2x plus 15, which is the constant. And we have our remainder of 71. And that's out of our x minus 5. So going back up to here, that's what we initially allowed our equation to equal to 0, or our divisor, or our original divisor right there.